Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Just come back from a quick little haul from Morrisons, Sainsbury's and Waitrose. So I thought I'd show you what I got. Most of these are kind of reduced bargain finds I found at the end of the day. So let me show you. So first of all, I went to Morrisons and I've got these 6 meat-free burgers. I think they're made from soy. These are really good. These are really cheap, about £1.75 for 6 burgers. And they're actually quite thin patties, so it's really good if you're trying to make like a Big Mac, or if you want a burger with a thin patty where it's not so thick, and you just want to have a big burger full of other ingredients rather than just slab of fake meat. So these are really good and really cheap as well, really tasty. I've got these plant protein zinger burgers. I think they're meant to be like the KFC zinger chicken patties that they put in the burgers. I've tried these before. They're okay. They're tasty. I like them. They've got a nice crispy coating, very reminiscent of chicken skin, fried chicken skin. So that's the best part. The inside's a bit mushy, but overall I quite like them. And I think they're on £3, so they're a pretty good deal. These are the Vigilantes barbecue ribs. Again, they're just they're okay. They're like slabs of soya protein or wheat gluten and covered in a barbecue sauce. They're pleasant enough, nothing special, but it's good if you really want that kind of barbecue kind of rib taste. And it's really easy to put in the oven. So yeah. And these are my favorite onion rings from a supermarket. These are Morrison's own brands, battered onion rings. I prefer battered because it's something that I'm never going to make myself. I'm never going to batter something and deep fry something at home, whereas I can bread something and oven bake it. So they come in battered or breaded. I always get the battered. And actually, interestingly, battered is less fat than breaded. Somehow the breaded crumbs, they actually absorb more oil. So yeah, these are only £1. They used to be 80p, but they've just gone up to £1, but they're still pretty good value. Really tasty. And then I went to Waitrose, and Waitrose, they actually had these Vivera steaks. They're on sale, normally £3.09 down to £2.59. So I actually got all 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are one of my favorite vegan products in the UK. They're meant to be like steak, but they're not like a ribeye steak or sirloin steak. It's more like think of if you remember eating brisket, like a really kind of almost like a meat patty like brisket. But I really love them because they're really easy to cook. You just pan fry them in the oven for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then I actually cut them like a steak sandwich. I cut them into little slivers, and then I eat it Japanese style, which is I take each little piece and dip it in wasabi and soy sauce, and oh my god, it's so good. It really tastes amazing. You've got to try it if you've never had it. One of my most recommended products in the UK. Really recommend it. Waitrose also had the cocoa vegan cream cheese on sale. I think it was about £1.60, so pretty good. Coconut, mild coconut flavour, but pretty good. They also had the white miso paste on sale, just £3, just over £3 for this little jar here. If you're going to buy miso, I recommend getting white miso because it's the sweetest one and not so strong flavour. If you can go to a Japanese store, you can get a really sweet white miso. But because of lockdown, I'm not really going to a Japanese department store at the moment, so I've just got this from Waitrose. It's really good. And then I went over to Sainsbury and found a few bargain finds as well. I've actually just taken these out of the freezer because I popped them in the freezer the moment I got home. These are the Plant Pioneer 6 vegan fishless fingers, so basically fish fingers, but the vegan version. Really cheap, £1.84, so I got all 5 of them. I've never tried these before. Hopefully they're good, but I'm really looking forward to putting them in a sandwich. This is a very British thing. You take fish fingers, put them in the sandwich or bun, and you have fish butties or fish finger sandwiches. Get some tartare sauce, a little bit of greenery in there, maybe some tomato. Yeah, really tasty. Then I got the Chicago Town stuffed crust takeaway sticky barbecue jackfruit pizza. vegan. So it's got barbecue sauce stuffed crust with barbecue jackfruit pizza. I've tried these before. It's I think it's probably the best vegan pizza from a supermarket if you want the soft deep pan pizza type of pizza. It's got a really nice soft crust and it's stuffed with the sauce, and yeah, it's quite pleasant. It's the best that you're gonna get if you go to a supermarket. The other best pizza I find in the UK is from Iceland, the hummus pizza and the Italian tomato pizza. But that's a different type of pizza. That's like a thin, crispy base. It's actually wholemeal base, and it's a different type of experience. But if you want a deep pan pizza, this is probably the best one I can recommend from a supermarket at a reasonable price. And this was £2.50 from Sainsbury, so very cheap. I got some more Japanese sweet potatoes from Sainsbury. Really good, just bake them in the oven. They're really sweet, really squishy, absolutely delicious. And then every time I go to Sainsbury, I check to see if they have these, and for the first time in like 2 months, if they actually had it. These are the white corn tortillas. So they're pretty small, as you can see, they're smaller than a hand, but they're 100% white corn tortillas. These are so good. If you can ever get pure corn tortillas, I highly recommend it. It's a totally different experience to wheat tortillas. Even some of the corn ones are a mixture of corn and wheat. And it's not the same. If you get 100% white corn or just pure corn tortillas, it's so good. It adds such a great Mexican taste and texture. So these are £1.90 for 10 little tortillas. Great, so I stocked up. I got 2 of them because they're very rarely in stock. And then I just got a few more bananas because I actually ran out of frozen bananas, and if you're a vegan, then you know the worst thing that can happen is to run out of frozen bananas. So I rushed out and got these. A little tip: if you just buy them for smoothies, if you buy the ripe ones, they're actually lighter than the unripe ones. So if you pay by weight, which usually in the UK you do, then if you buy the ripe ones, you actually pay less per banana. Top tip there. And then finally, I got some organic celery, just for adding to smoothies or just adding to mirepoix or just general cooking. Really good if you're going to add them to smoothies to have organic, because they do a kind of celery does absorb a lot of bad things, pesticides. And then I just got this kind of wholemeal bread from Sainsbury, organic, and it was on sale again, as you can see, down to 34p, absolute bargain. Very high fiber actually. This is one thing I always look for when I buy bread, how much fiber there is, and you can see per 100 grams, it's 8.1 grams of fiber, which is pretty high for a normal bread. You can buy some super high fiber breads, which is basically all seeds, for about 13 grams per 100 grams. 13 grams of fiber per 100 grams of bread. But this is a good kind of a good middle ground. So it's still high fiber, but it's still kind of soft. So you don't feel like you're eating something really hard and unpalatable. This makes you feel like you're still normal, but getting good fiber. So yeah, this was my little haul. It was really just a top-up haul. It's just that I happened to find all these great reduced price things at the end of the day. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.